Hey y'all, what's up, BNation? Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing got y'all. I'm trying to straighten up the camera here. I hope you guys are doing well. It is Sunday, y'all. I know this is not our regular time, but it is Sunday at 6 p.m. So I want to come on, y'all, and just talk about a few things with you guys. I'm not going to be on here long because I have to go back and get my homework done. And so I want to come on and just talk about Kim talking about baby number two, which I think it's the one that everybody had lost their mind since she's talking about baby number two. But I also want to talk to you guys about some of the Black Friday sales I have going on for my subscribers. And also want to talk to you guys about Vlogmas if y'all guys want me to do Vlogmas. So share the video. Y'all share the video, give this video a thumbs up, and we're gonna jump right into it. We're not gonna talk about Kim Long. We're just gonna talk about. I'm just gonna show the part where she's talking about her baby, baby number two, and then we are going to go from there. Okay, give me 1 second here. Let me add her to the stage. Give me 1 second. There we go. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna do it that way. So here, y'all, Kim is talking about she's just having a conversation with herself while what on her latest vlog, and so let's see what she has to say about baby number two, and then we're gonna jump right into some of the things I have to offer you guys. Okay.
I was just having the most random conversation with myself a while ago in the car because I'm saying I had baby during the perfect season. At the stop sign. The fall leaves are always so pretty to me. Like I love looking at the leaves. Again, fall is a reminder that change can be a beautiful thing. Change can be a wonderful thing. You don't have to remain complacent. You don't have to remain in any situation that you're in. You can change, you can evolve. We are not cartoon characters. You're not a stock character. You don't have to be Big Bird all the day of your life, or you don't have to be SpongeBob all the day of your life. You know what I mean? Cartoon characters, they never change. They're always the same. But
Y'all, I'm gonna stop right here because I think too many of us get stuck. Hi, it's Moni Z. Welcome. I don't think I've ever seen you on the live. Welcome. Y'all, let me just stop it. What's up, Koi? What's up? What's up? I miss you too. I was gonna come on yesterday, y'all, but listen, I was tired. And I still got homework to do tonight. So this is not gonna be long. I got to get my homework in. Okay. But I want to at least stop and just talk about a little bit about what Kim talked about, and then there's some beautiful things that I want to offer you guys, and then I want to see whether you guys want me to do Vlogmas. If y'all want me to do Vlogmas, I will do that. So I will upload a video every day of just everyday lifestyle, and what I'm doing day one, day two, and all that beautiful stuff. I did it last year, so I think I'm going to do it again. But I want to get you guys input on it. Yeah, but y'all, this is what Kim was saying about changing. I'm not sure if any of you guys were at the church this morning. I did. It was great. But what Kim is pretty much saying is that, listen, you don't have to remain the same, right? You don't have to remain in your situation. Kim is a very good example. Kim was going through. Kim was hurt. She was wounded. She was confused. She didn't really have any. She didn't have any family here, and she pretty much had to walk through this situation by herself, along with the big up crew, right? And so her point is that you don't ever let a situation put you in the mindset that you can't change it. You can always make a decision to do something different. And that's one thing I like about her. Her thing is that we are not cartoon characters. We do not have to remain the same, especially women. Women, especially women in relationships. Y'all gotta stop acting like that guy is the only person in the world. Y'all, it is so many men in this world. Some of them might like each other, but it's but it's a few. But guess what? It's some that don't. You just got to be patient.
We are not that. So we can change. But yes, I was saying that I had baby in the right season, fall, winter, because I can stay in sweatpants and sweaters and jackets all season long while I secretly work on my, getting Kim back, getting back to me and whatever. But I was just saying to myself, all that hard work, and then you have a baby, and then you have to just start again. Sometimes start from scratch or beyond the scratch. Because right now I'm the heaviest I've ever been. Heaviest I've ever been.
Yeah, let me say something, y'all, about this. Kim was she's just talking about she's the heaviest that she's ever been since she's had the baby, and she don't necessarily want to just lose this weight and then have another baby, then have to do it all over again. Ladies, I don't care if you're a lady, I don't care if you are a man. You're gonna have to manage your weight well, right? It doesn't, because I promise you, if you in your 20s and 30s, your 40 and 50 and 60 something year old and 70 something year old is depending on you to keep your weight down. It's a struggle. It's always a struggle, because y'all know we want to eat all kind of things, pizzas and all that kind of stuff. But you gotta be determined that you're going to, keep your weight at a certain level. Anytime I start going too far, I'll bring it back down. I'll say, okay, I gotta do something. So we need to keep that in mind as women, and guess what? Even as men, because I'm personally, I don't want no real juicy man. I mean, that's just me personally. But what I'm saying is that whether you're a man or you're a woman, you need to keep your weight down.
In my life, and I know it's going to take work, but how nice is it going to be when I pop out summer, take off all of this, and we on an island somewhere enjoy life and looking good. And that is the reason too why baby number 2 is on the way. Baby number 2 is not far away at all, because why would I put myself through this again? So have the baby, snap back or whatever you want to call it, and work on your body, then have another baby, and then have to work again twice. Mm-mm. We're not doing it twice. We're doing it once. So baby number 2, loading. May I joke a little bit, but kind of serious. Yeah, kind of joking, but kind of not. We're outside cold. It feels wet, like the air, wet, very, very wet.
So Kim, let me remove this. So y'all see what Kim is saying. Kim said joking, but she's really not joking, right? That she is baby number 2 is loading. So I'm sure the Buishis and all of them are really upset about this, right? Because she's talking about baby number 2. See, this is why it is important. Uh, Absolutely, Coy. It is much harder. When I was in y'all listen, when I was in my 20s, 30s, and 40s, boom, I could, if I decide I'm gonna lose weight, y'all, I knock it off, like I knock it off just like this. Now in my 50s, listen, I got to go into prayer. I got I got to walk. I mean, it's a whole nother different type of monkey. And what Kim is saying, that because of that, what she wants to try to do, baby number 2 loading, joking but not joking, that she's going to actually try for baby number 2 here, probably. And what I mean two, probably the next year or so. So hey, kudos to her. She has a plan. She has what she wants to do, and that's why this is important for everybody to see and understand. Y'all see how Kim just moving on with her life? She may have to deal with all some of the nonsense that's here on the internet about her. But you see how that young lady is moving on with her life. I need everybody to adopt that same type of mindset. I don't care how old you are. You have the right to live a good life until God call you home. And that decision is up to you. That decision is not based on somebody else. Somebody else can bring drama into your life, but it's still your decision to determine, okay, this is how I'm gonna handle it, and this is what I'm gonna do. So, I'm always talking about, although we may be talking about Kim a little bit, we also need to understand that we need to pick up little things from this situation and learn by them. There's too many people that are stuck in relationships that they don't have to be in, especially people that are single. Don't even get me started with that. I don't really understand those single person staying miserable. Nah, that's I don't really understand that. I don't really understand why a single person who can make a decision to leave and why you remain in a situation to where it makes you miserable. Because even if you shacking, even if you living with somebody and you single, there are still things you can do to prepare to shift to make that move. But single people shouldn't be out here living uh, sad and upset with somebody that doesn't treat them well. Correct, 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 correct. So and I'm glad Kim said what she said because a lot of people remain stuck in relationships. When you're married, that's different, right? Because it is harder to make that shift, right? It's just harder because of the dynamics of it. You have children, you have things that you have to split. There's so many different things that happens, right? That makes that makes that situation harder. Exactly. She's a prime example. Let me put that up. She's a prime example to a lot of women. They need to watch and learn. Exactly. Exactly. Now, there's a few things I would tweak, but I'm talking about her deciding, okay, this is my situation. Okay, this is what I need to go to counseling. That's what she did. This is my situation. She processed it. That young lady moved on. And her ex butt mad right now because of it. And I hope that last interview will keep him at bay so he understands that this is not the way you handle when you decide that you want to divorce somebody. I mean, what I'm trying to figure out why you mad? You the one who want the divorce. I mean, so I mean, you upset with her because she didn't fight for it. I wouldn't have done that either. I wouldn't have tried to convince you to stay with me. If you want to go, bye bye. I mean, it's just that simple. And like I said, the reason why it was a little bit more difficult for Kim because she was married. That's why Kim what was missing for maybe 3 or 6 months or so before she started getting on because she was going through it. But y'all single people, I don't, being single, I don't really understand that. I don't go through that because once I notice this is not what it is, then you just move on. But how you gonna be single and miserable? I don't really get that. So learn from this. Please learn from this. So God, I want to bring that on and talk about that a little bit. But y'all, okay, I got some deals for you guys. So you guys know that I'm a coach. I coach people in personal development, all of that beautiful stuff. Entrepreneur, it doesn't matter what it is. Spiritual, it doesn't matter. I am a personal coach. And my Black Friday sales for my subscribers only only. You can get coaching for just only $25 for 45 minutes. This is only for my subscribers, and I think you have to be subscribed for 2 weeks. I'll put it down under the in the comment section. But if you only thing you have to do, you have to subscribe to my Instagram, my Facebook page, and there's one other one that you have to subscribe in the YouTube channel. So if you subscribe to all three of those, just let me you can put in the comment that you did it and all that kind of stuff, and you can get your coaching session for $25 for this upcoming Black Friday sale. Every anything else for anybody else, I have some Black Friday sales, but it's like a buy one get one free. But for you guys, it's just $25 for a 45-minute coaching session if you guys want it. So, like I said, I'll put the rules down in the comment section. And also, y'all, I'm going to be starting Vlogmas. So, I'm going to do Vlogmas starting December 1st. So, there will be a video uploaded every day for 25 days. So, y'all go to my post. I posted it and on here on YouTube and just write, type me something, say, hey, yeah, I'm interested in seeing the Vlogmas videos. So yeah, y'all, I just want to come on and tell you guys that I told y'all I'm in school, so I got to get my homework done. I hope y'all had a great, 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 great weekend. And I will see you guys next week. I'm not sure. I won't do it on Sunday again, and I'm sure I'll probably do it on either Friday or Saturday. I know it's gonna be Thanksgiving, y'all gonna be off. And so a lot of y'all should be able to come on. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but trust me, we're gonna talk about something that I think is that's extremely important. Make sure you go listen to the last praying for your spouse that I just did this last Saturday. Is episode 90. For those who do not know, because I see a lot of new folks on here, Corey, that I haven't seen. So what I do every Saturday morning, I pray for our future spouses. What we do, we learn a skill set and what you would need to be a great partner, to be to serve, and also, and then we go into prayer. So hopefully, I will see you guys next week. I'll tell you whether I'm coming on Friday or Saturday, but I'm gonna try whatever day it is. It's gonna be 7 p.m. So we can get in here early and get out. But anyway, y'all have a great. I have to go get my. If I didn't have my homework, I would do so much more. But I got to get this homework in before 12 o'clock tonight. So y'all have a great Sunday. Y'all have a great week. I was watching some of that yesterday. Awesome, awesome. Y'all, the name of it was yesterday, Saturday. It was is the person worth the investment, right? And it goes along with what happened to Kim. Is the person worth the investment, right? Is that person worth your investment? Do they show the fruits of the spirit? Do they show emotional maturity? Do they show skill sets? Y'all gotta be realistic and really understand what you can and cannot deal with. Some of y'all just don't want to be alone, and so you just, oh yeah, well, I'll deal with that. You know you can't deal with that. No, you need to know if the person is worth the investment. I wouldn't do well with an emotionally immature guy. I just wouldn't. We wouldn't work out well. Somebody like Boo, I wouldn't give him a time of day. He couldn't even get a blink eye. Right, he's too emotionally immature, and age has nothing to do with it to some degree. Because I do think that age does play a part in it, right? Like I wouldn't date a 30 year old or 35-year old. I mean, I would even be cautioned to date a 40-year old, even a 45-year old. So what I'm saying is that because emotionally you need to be able to match unless you have the patience to really deal with someone that's emotionally uh, immature or less emotional intelligent than you. You need to make sure you can deal with that. You don't need to be so excited till you forget about the fact that this honeymoon phase is gonna phase out, and then the real you and the real him is gonna show up. Right? That's reality. If you know you can't do it, don't start it. You can tell it. You can tell it when you start having a conversation with them. Even if you can't tell it in the first week, you give it about 2 months or three months. You'll be able to tell where they are emotionally. And if you can already tell you're not going to be able to deal with it, you need to move on. We stay in things too long when we can clearly see that they're not working. And we do it because we don't want to be by ourselves. We do it because we are desperate, right? And we tired of going to the movies and stuff by ourselves. Baby, I would rather go to the movies by myself any day than to deal with somebody that's emotionally immature. If I want to go get something to eat, I work every day. I'm gonna go get me something to eat, whether someone is with me or not. So we need to have that type of mindset and love being with yourself until God sends the right person. So y'all go check that out. It's episode 90, and I will see you guys next week. Y'all, happy Thanksgiving. But if you're interested in the coaching session, remember what I'll put the details down there. And then what I'll do, I'm not going to put it on my website because only my subscribers. This is a deal only for my subscribers, and I will just send you an invoice for you to pay, and then you can make the appointment at any time. You don't have to necessarily make it on the day that you purchase it. Okay, so if you want it for next year, you can use it for next year. So it's totally up to you. Okay, so you guys, I will see you all next week. Happy Thanksgiving. Y'all, don't spend all your money. Okay, listen to me. Listen, you better get what you need. Don't be spending all your money now. Y'all, listen, we about to go. Listen, this inflation about to get higher. Use wisdom with your money. Okay. All right. Y'all have a good one. Bye.